walk us through that play that Coach was just talking about? What was going through your head on that one?
Yeah, so I caught the ball and kind of turned. It was kind of an awkward kind of catch and turn. Saw the DB there and just thought, try and get him off me as best I can. I knew he was going to go low. They've been going low all game and just kind of threw him off me. I was still standing. I was like, wow. And then just kept running. Great blocks from DC and I think Tommy. They threw some great blocks and got it wide open for me, so I'm thankful for that.
Let me get an initial reaction. You're standing here now. Has it hit you that you just scored 3 touchdowns in the biggest home crowd you've played in front of on homecoming weekend? What does that mean to you as a player?
It's definitely awesome to look at in perspective, just where I've come from and how far I've come along. But at the end of the day, I'm not very satisfied with how the game went. I still think there's a lot of things we can clean up, and if we're going to beat Western, that's the attitude we have to have. So I'm happy with how I did, and I still have a lot to work on, but I think just looking forward to next week.
So going into Western, what do you think you as an individual and you as a team collectively, what do you think you guys got to work on to get better in order to play up to the standard that you think you need to play to beat Western?
Yeah, I think we just focus more on the fundamentals, no stupid penalties, things like that. I think we cleaned that up pretty good in this game, but continuing to focus on that and focus on every little detail we can get better at, whether that's where I am in my blocking fit, things like that, and then just come out with energy. I mean, I already know the game's going to be packed. Western's, I think, undefeated in the MAC right now, and it's going to be a good game, and I'm happy to see that.
Western did just lose that.
Western
Oh,
just lost.
oh.
They were up all game and they just lost to Miami.
Okay.
They did just lose.
I'm corrected. Kind of happy about that one.
That's all right.
There we go.
It's okay.
Brock, you're a Michigan native and from Caledonia, right?
Correct.
So you're from over that way.
Yep.
His dad played here too.
Yep.
What is it? What does that game mean to you? And there's a lot of new guys here in the program, and there was a time when virtually everybody on both rosters were Michigan kids. That's not the case anymore. But what does that game mean to you, and how do you get it across to your teammates what this game means?
Yeah, I mean, I still think we do have a lot of Michigan people here, so a lot of people understand the rivalry. I mean, to us, it's solidified that we're the best team in the MAC, whether it's Western, Eastern, whoever it is. I think just it being a rivalry adds more to it. But at the end of the day, it's just football. We know what we have to go out there and do, and just keep hammering what we need to do and get it done.
You guys, you played pretty well against Eastern. Lost that game at Akron when you didn't play so well. Last week came out and you did a number at Bowling Green, and then you did the same thing this week where you kept that, that performance was on that same level. What did you learn from that game at Akron, or that performance at Akron, that we weren't going to let this happen again? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I think we just learned how good we really could be. Sometimes, I mean, losses happen. It's a game at the end of the day, and I think that was probably our biggest curve in our season so far. Is right after we lost that game, we realized we know we could have beat them. We know that we left so much out on the field, and realizing that there's not that many games left in the season, you got to put it all out there, and I think that's kind of what we focus on from here on out.
Experience and regret, right?
Right. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah.
Anything else for Brock?
No. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a good one.